fit on the road. Bill, you are up. Bill Palmer wants to shout out the Hand Open online open mic and Johnson Bars open mic in Paddock, Kentucky. So Bill, take it away.
Hello there. All right. It's good to be here, back again to Open Mic America. This first song, it's about driving in the summertime when you're in the Midwest and you're heading south and it's at night and you, I guess, start to realize that you're getting into the South. So this is called Driving Through Memphis. I'm gonna miss you in the summer. I'm gonna miss you in the fall. Gonna miss you in the morning. Might miss you when you call. And I'm driving through Memphis in the middle of the night. The smell of cut hay and rain makes a thick perfume, and my eyes are heavy. I'm looking for a room. Driving through Memphis, windows down in the middle of the night. All those things you said are stuck inside my head, and it's playing like the movies or like a book I haven't read. Or like the burned out letters or the truck stop signs up ahead. Skimming across those bridges of the muddy Mississippi, I can feel your breath in the flickering light. And I know the Mississippi's gonna sing to me tonight. The hissing of the rain and the singing of the tires and the stinging smoke from the smoldering fire keep me awake through the night in the darkest hour. While I'm skimming across those bridges of a muggy Mississippi, I can hear your voice, it's ringing in my ear. In the rearview mirror, our bridges slowly disappear. I'm gonna miss you in the summer, gonna miss you in the fall. Gonna miss you in the morning, might miss you when you call. And I hope you call in the middle of the night. I hope you call in the middle of the night. When I'm driving through Memphis, windows open in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah.
Quick guitar change. Okay, so this is sort of, I guess, a little bit bluesy. sort of about the kind of angst that sort of showed up in my life a few years ago. Maybe you guys might relate to it, maybe not. We'll see. Oh, well, I work in the morning, I work all day. I work all day, but I'm working for the man. And all I really wanna do is to play my guitar. Well, no one's treating me bad, and no one's doing me wrong. I got those esoteric blues, I got those esoteric blues, I got those esoteric blues. Well, they don't know what they are for sure, but they know that I do. Well, I got sadness in my socks every time I try and walk. It puts those esoteric blues, it puts them way down in my shoes. Well, I don't think I've got them, but I do. I got those esoteric blues, I got way down in my shoes. Well, I kiss you in the morning, I kiss you at night. I kiss you in the morning, in that morning light. And all I really wanna do is to stay here with you. Well, my baby's not treating me bad, and she's not doing me wrong. I kiss my girl, I go to work, I do it all day long. I go to work, I kiss my girl, I do it all night long. Oh, but I got people saying things around me that seem dangerously wrong. Oh yeah, I got people saying scary things around me that seem dangerously wrong. Oh, so many people say things around me that seem dangerously wrong. Oh, well, they don't know when they're lying, they don't know when they're not. They make it up on the fly, and then they serve it up hot. Do you see what that's caused? Do you see what it's brought? Well, there's no more news on the box, just talking like a fox. No truth to their talks, just praying like some hawks. Just disinformation trying to elevate their stock. Oh, it puts those esoteric blues way down in my shoes. I got the esoteric blues, I got those esoteric blues. Oh, I think you might have them too. 'Cause we're painfully and dreadfully sad, and we know it's true. Oh, we got the sadness in our socks every time we try and walk. He puts those esoteric blues way down in our shoes. 'Cause we got people saying things around us that seem dangerously wrong. We got sadness in our socks every time we try and walk. There's no more news on the box, just talking like a fox. No truth to their talks, just praying like some hawks. Makes us want to put some of that backwards sci-fi time machine motion on our clocks. Oh yeah, some of that good old backward time machine motion on our clocks. Try to get rid of those esoteric blues that are way, way down in my shoes. Oh, we all got those esoteric blues. We got them way, way down in our shoes. Oh, we don't think we got them, but we do. We got those esoteric blues. We got them way, way down in our shoes.
Never thought I'd be jamming to the esoteric blues. That was not on my bingo card today.
Yeah, it's not everybody gets it, you know.
Great.
All righty.
Hey, Michael.
The esoteric Bill Palmer. Truth in advertising, I have to admit that I know Bill. I play at his chosen online open mic, Pand Open Mic. I also play up there, and so I know a bit about him, which is one of the reasons I can ask the question I'm going to ask. I know you have done, in the last couple of years, you've done a good deal of moving around.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair to say.
Shifting homes and locations and islands and hurricanes and all that kind of stuff. How does that affect? How does that feed songwriting?
It really does. It's amazing. Yeah. What he's talking about is grew up in Chicago, but lived in Kentucky for a long time. But we just moved to the coast of Georgia on a little island, which, we were here in the summer and there was a hurricane. And it's just a different world. There's alligators around here, and there's things that can get you, and it's really nice, and it makes you think about a whole different kind of stuff. It's just a kind of a reset. And then we've been going back and forth because we're not quite fully established here. But I've always found that traveling is I don't know. It just kind of triggers stuff. It'll either trigger an idea for a song or I don't know, it just seems to loosen stuff up. I don't know how to explain it.
So overall, you'd say it's a plus to songwriting rather than a minus?
Oh, yeah, big time plus.
Definitely, and their inspiration that comes from that. That's cool.
Yeah.
So that first song, the thing that I've heard it before, and the thing that always jumps out at me is I never lived in the South by choice. I was stationed there in some couple of cases, but the imagery is right there for me. I mean, what you're talking about feeling, is that how you see the South, as that sort of that collection of the images?
The images and the smells, the other senses, as well. It's a more fragrant part of the world due to the humidity in the summer and the kinds of things that grow, the farming that goes on, the storms, all that kind of stuff. And so you get down here in the south, and you've got the salt marshes, which at first most people come here and go, "What's that stink?" And then you go, "Ooh, I really think I kind of," it's like yogurt, you acquire a taste for it, and you're like, that's actually, it gets in your bones. It does. Or like it's a newly mown hayfield in, driving through the South and near Memphis when it's really humid out in the summertime, and those smells will just knock you out if you've got any kind of sense of smell. So yeah, and the sounds, the crickets in Kentucky. My cousin or my nephew came down to visit us when we moved to Kentucky. And I grew up in Chicago, he grew up in Chicago, and we left the windows open, and at night there's this kind of cricket in the South that just starts ripping, making that noise. And he was petrified and had to close the windows, just because of the sheer volume of it.
City boy,
yeah. He can handle the random gunshots, he just can't handle the...
Yeah, and the railroad trains.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, in Chicago. Yeah. All right. Hey, that second song, Esoteric Blues, what a title, what a notion. I really, excuse me a moment, I really like that cute inversion that you do of the normal blues theme. Oh, you know, my baby's treating me bad. Everybody's treating me. I'm so oppressed. And you're like, no, I'm not oppressed. Well, not by the normal things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, that was kind of where that was coming from. I mean, I think, and maybe some in this group, there've been, you know, you look at the news, up is down, down is up, sideways is front. I had no idea, you know, and it's just so destabilizing, and it really got into the middle of me, and I just like, well, I've got to express this somehow, you know, because this is, you know, overall things are going okay, but I'm just really not happy, you know, for other reasons that I never thought it would be the reasons that I'm not happy. And, you know, so those larger things, those people around us saying things that are dangerously wrong, that keeps me up at night.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, Bill, I have no doubt that this is not your first rodeo here, and I have no doubt that it will not be your last. And
I love coming to this thing. This is so much fun.
I look forward to hearing you play tomorrow.
I'll be there
at the open mic and here again. And thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much, Michael.
Laura,
all right, let's hear it one more time for Bill Palmer. Great way to open up the show. Tons of fun.